Hello, good evening and welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream this evening. Hope that you are all well. I'll leave that until the next little bit. That will be fine. Let me just double check. Yes, that's good. That's fine. Right, come on, go back. Cool. Good evening. Hope you're well. It is the 12th of May today. And yeah. Busy day today. Very busy day. I was a bit longer than I'd expected at the hospital, which meant I got back into the office late, which then meant that I was just chasing my tail all day long today. So tonight, I haven't got any set races. We don't know what we're going to do. Basically, it is going to be the winner decides tonight. It's going to be one of those. If the winner doesn't want to decide, then I might open it to you guys in the YouTube chat. So have a little bit of a think about what car and track combo you might like to see us running this evening. And basically, we are going to be running 1-on-1 tyre and fuel, 20-minute races, no quali, just straight in. And I'm going to be racing until... well, probably until around about 11 o'clock or whenever I've had enough or whenever we lose everybody in the room. Talking about the room at the moment, I've got number one Pops and Greg White in the YouTube chat. Good evening to you too. And then already I've got people jumping into the room. We've got Greg White, Map, Mikey, D-Locks, me, number one Pops, Libiath and Trigger. And so lovely to see all of you guys jumping in this evening. Let me just check a couple of things. I haven't done all my normal checks. I'm just making sure that everything is all working hunky-dory here. It's all good. And yeah, I'm just hoping for a relaxed evening this evening. I can see that number one Pops is in his Porsche with that beautiful livery. It really is a nice livery. Didn't really get to see too much of it last night, but you can see there that it's quite a grungy, messed up Marlboro one. Like the car has been through the walls. It looks like it's done a good old run around the Nürburgring. And I believe that Greg has got a special livery on this evening, just as a bit of a nod to Hulky. And I will have a little nod to Hulky and to everybody out there that has lost children and loved ones, but mainly children's and in particular infants as well. So tonight I'm not going to be labouring on the point, but just a day of reflection for a lot of people at the moment. But I remember when we ran that Ronald McDonald charity thing for Hulky, and I think that is the livery that Greg has got on there. And stay strong, RMH, Ronald McDonald House Charities, RMHC on there, and that's lovely to see. Mad Mikey is in the Audi that is absolutely settled in with the Audis now, both in the GR4s and GR3s. I'm not sure about GR2s. Is there a GR? Yes, there must be a GR2 Audi. Yes, there is. It's the the one with the older button down jobby. So one of the many manufacturers where you can have every one of the GR4, every one of the group cars. If you go Audi, you can with BMW as well. Although the M4 is rubbish, he says. D-Locks has gone for the Audi as well. Trigger is in the Porsche. Libiath has gone for the Subaru. I'm in the BMW, obviously. Outlaw is on the Porsche. And those are your runners for the moment. Let me just let everybody know when we are going to be going racing in this one. So the first race is going to be starting at 10 past as usual. Obviously, if anybody is late into the room, there will be a slightly longer wait than normal, probably because we will have we'll be into a 20-minute race. How long the 20 minutes race is going to last, of course, will depend on how quickly we get through the races. So we're going to go in 3 minutes. I'm just going to put you on board with, let's go with number one Pops is in. I'll leave you on board with Greg. I'll leave you on board with Greg. I've been told I've got to drink a bit more, so I could well be popping out to fill that up halfway through the stream this evening. I so wanted to race in Rory Alexander's race on Friday. He's doing a 200 lapper around the Nürburgring, the Grand Prix layout, I would assume that is. I'd have dearly loved to have done that, but unfortunately at the moment, with my health the way that it is, I can't do that. And I need to try and look after myself until I get to see the neurosurgeons. But at the end of the day, today went pretty well. Okay, so we've got just under 2 minutes to run. And in the room, we have got Greg White, Mad Mikey, D-Lox, me, Libiaf, Trigger, Number One Pops, and Wheels Racing is just joining us. So hopefully Wheels will be jumping into a car over the next minute or so, and then we will get running at 10 past. And I'm hoping to try and stick to the schedule this evening. So we'll be doing a 20-minute race, then just having a few minutes gap just while I get things sorted out, and then we'll do another 20-minute race, and we will rinse and repeat. And as I haven't actually put it in the description, but tonight I'm going to be going with a winner chooses. So Jack Kobe's in the room, and Greg White and Wills, and a few of the other quick guys. Mad Mikey's in there, he's quick too. So hopefully we'll have a few different winners tonight who will be choosing. So guys, get your preferred combo ready, and we will be running those all night long. It can be any of the group cars, because obviously group 1, 2, 3, 4 is easy because people can then choose their own car. If you do choose a particular road car, then it would be useful to have one that is either readily available but also one that is not too expensive. Jack needs just a couple of minutes. I'll give you a couple of minutes, Jack, but please make it quick. Right, so yeah, so that is the order of the day. Right, Jack's just ticked in. I don't know if that means that he's ready to rumble or whether he still wants a couple of minutes, but I need Wheels to tick in. Okay, once a second. Let me know, Jack. The best thing, guys, is to not tick in. If you want me to hold for a minute or so, then the best thing to do is to not tick in, and then I'll be chasing you saying, when you're ticking in, when you're ticking, when you're ticking in. What tyres? RS Racing Soft tyres for this one. So we're doing racing soft tyres for the racing cars, in other words, the group cars. And then any road cars that get thrown out, we will be doing sports soft tyres. That will be the what we do this evening. Oh, Wheels, no problem. I've got Libiath who's just joining now anyway, and we're just waiting on Jack for a moment or two. So hopefully Libiath will be jumping in. Now there's going to be 9 of us in this one. I believe that TCSRL are racing this evening, so hopefully we might see a couple of those guys later on, but hey ho, if we don't, we don't. They'll be racing. And Hulky's got his new championship, which he's recruiting for at the moment. I think there might be a few spaces free, but they're going really quickly. It's a British touring car, BTCC. Yeah, so the BTCC championship is running. I desperately wanted to run it, but I can't commit to anything like that at the moment. So if you are interested in doing some championship racing, you've got Hulky's British Touring Car Championship coming up, and I think that TCSRL are starting to put together their next season as well. So look up both those, Hulky Racing and TCSRL, see what they're up to, and maybe show your support to them. TCSRL race on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Jack, we good to go? We're good to go. Let's get this one underway. And Hulky at the moment is doing Wednesdays. Wednesday is Hulky night. So if you're up for some you know, serious points paying races and in leagues and everything else over numerous weeks, then Hulky Racing and TCSRL, Triple Crown Racing League. No, got that wrong. Can't remember. This is what my brain does. It's completely fogged. Triple Crown TCF. I can't remember what the S is for. Whoa! I nearly ran into Jack Goby there. Oh, Hulky's just joined us a little bit late. Just talking about Hulky and he's jumped in. Oh, the track limit at the top is doing me in. I went through there so slowly, still managed to get a track limit penalty. So annoying when that happens. But yeah, I don't. I'm not sure how many places that Hulky's got left at the moment in the championship, but if you have a look on his Discord, and if you're interested, then look him up, and he'll let you know. Right, let's get settled into this one. Penalty to serve. That's going to put me right off the back of everybody. Libiath will come through. Mikey may well come through too. I hate the rejoin off of that penalty. Libiath with a half second going over that curb as well. Oh no, we've got rain. Just noticed. The track is a bit damp. Here comes Mikey. I think that's going to put me right on the back of this race. Mikey with a much better exit than me there. There he has dropped back a little bit, not quite sure why. Oh, Libiath into the gravel. We're taking a penalty. Oh, he's going to one goes really close. Oh! That's why I hate this penalty zone around here. The car just comes straight across in front of you, and then you have to bang on the brakes or punt him off. One of my pet hates in Gran Turismo is the penalty system and the fact that you have to slow down on track and then speed up. It's a crazy idea. So there we go. The track's not looking too bad. Evening, Hulky. I mentioned a minute ago about the British Touring Car Championships. I don't know if you've got any more spaces available. If you have, you can let us know in the chat. Then that would be great. Oh, I picked up another half through there. He's 0.7 behind. I've got a penalty, which means he will catch up. So I can back through here now. Oh, I've got another half going through there. 5 spaces left for Holkey's British Touring Car Championships. If you are interested in some serious points paying racing. Holkey, do you want to put up a link in the chat there where people can get info? Good evening, Rachel. How are you doing? No. Oh, just double bited that one. And then it went around. Plus, I got the penalty to serve. Everybody behind me, dead last. So just stay on the line. Can't imagine I'm going to catch anybody else now. Jack Kobe and Gr.x are out front at the moment, with Wills in second. In third. Obviously, Jack and Greg are out in first and second, and then Wills in third. Not Shoes in fourth. Number 1 Pops is in fifth. Mad Mikey 6th. Trigger 7th. Libya 8th, and I am dead last by some considerable margin at the moment. Libya. Don't know if he's just recovering from a spin. But, over on the right hand side of the track there, with a penalty. Whether that is whether he was waiting up or whether he's had an issue. I suspect an issue. Yeah, just paying that penalty off. A little bit of a slide there. So we're 10 seconds off of trigger. They're going quicker, but quicker is not quick enough. Catching me at the moment. Trigger's going away. Could still be more incidents, so we'll keep going as always. A couple of tenths out of trigger, but whether we'll keep them or not, I'm not quite sure. We'll try. It'll depend on this corner getting through here. Well, oh, he's nearly down to 10. Libya is closing in. 0.6 behind. Rotty corner through there. Way out too deep. Wasted, good evening my friend, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Go off, don't go off, Mitch. Libya 0.4 behind and catching. Got the slipstream. Nice couple of corners there. We've got trigger down to 9.6. Jumps up to 9.7. Not very quick through that corner. Thank you, Wasted. I appreciate that. Thank you for the like. Triggers, pushed it back out to 10 seconds. So I think I might have closed up when trigger might have had an issue or two. Ugh. Nearly dropped it there. Double bite of the accelerator there, that's not going to help me at all. So I can close up on trigger through that section and he just pulls away through these next couple of corners. Oh, I've gone way too deep into that one. So this corner coming up and the next one, Libya is so much better than me. Libya also, look, closed up to 0.4 behind. Oh. Libya's right on my back bumper now. Once again, I'm closed up on trigger through there, but I'm losing it through these other corners. Felt a little bit better, but it's these two up here that I've got to do something about. Where are we? 5 minutes to go. Well, we got a spinner up here. We got the yellow flag is up. That might be Mikey that's gone around the Libya, closing up massively on me. I'm just too cautious into that corner quite clearly. Oh, Mikey's gone well wide. Libya's all over the back of me now. You have to be really, really brave down into this one. Mercedes looking big in my mirrors. We got 8.4 now. So we're taking a few tenths out, but it's not enough at the moment. Oh, I'm way off the track there. Don't know if that is a limit. Oh. Oh, that is as well. It's so annoying because you can go off the sausage, over the sausage curb there, if you know where to do it. And like the top A+ ranked guys know where to jump over that curb. Whenever I jump it by accident, I always get a penalty every single time. Right, that's going to put me right on the back again. Oh, second penalty there. Through goes the two in front. Michael, Phil, thank you for popping in, my friend, and saying hello. Oh, Mikey went deep, but he's still got a great exit. I can do it to catch these guys. Mad Mikey's half a second and pulling away at the moment. No, nearly dropped it there. So keen to get on the power. Almost went wrong there. Mikey's got through on Libiath. Almost dropped it there. We might have got through. Right. We might get one more after this. Oh, Libiath has got a half second now. This is the battle not to be last at the back here. Mikey's off in the gravel. Just catches Libiath on the way through there. Right. There's no way that we'll make 6th place in this one, but let's see if we can bring this home for 7th. I've got Libiath right tight behind me. We didn't get the extra lap. We were a lap down. Trigger was a lap down as well. So Jack Kobe, Greg White and Wheels Racing going really, really well out front. Gr.x in 4th. Number 1 Pops in 5th. And then Trigger 6th. I got 7th. Libiath 8th. And Mad Mikey in 9th. That's the running order at the moment. Trigger, me, Libiath and Mad Mikey are done. The big question is what will happen out front. Jack Kobe, Greg White, Wheels, Gr.x and number 1 still racing at the moment. Richardson, waiting for you, Mitch, was racing with no one. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I was sort of a little bit in the same boat. And then we had a great little scrap at the end. That was a brilliant little scrap at the end. I love that. Oh dear. Mikey, you're not rubbish at all, my friend. You're not rubbish at all. ACC, you were blitzing everybody. ACC really is your game. I can't believe how quick you were around there. Let's just save this replay. Let's just save it as PSR. And then we'll run through the runners and riders, and then we'll get into the next one. And of course, I'm going to be looking, I think, for Jack to let me know where we're heading off to for the next one. Assuming it is Jack. Oh, I don't think Jack's in the chat. There he is. Why is it not coming up with his at Jack? Why is it not finding him? Bit weird. Very strange indeed. Very strange, very strange, very strange. All right. Where are we? Results. Jack Kobe was your winner, a 128.832. So I need a combo, please, Jack. Greg White in 2nd with a 129.641. Wheels Racing in 3rd, a 129.544. Gr.x in 4th, number 1 Pops in 5th, Trigger 6th. I got 7th ahead of Libiath in 8th and Mad Mikey in 9th for that one. But Jack Kobe, Greg White and Wheels up front and running very, very well indeed. Spa in the GR3, I had a feeling. Do you know what? Sometimes I can almost guess where things are coming in these races, you know. Sometimes I can just know. Rachel, what's the dove in the corner for? I don't want to go into too many details this evening, but there's a certain gentleman within PSR who lost his daughter only a few days old, 20-something days old, I think, a few years ago. And I'm not going to go into any more details than that. And he's obviously having a day of reflection. So the dove there is really for all of the people out there that have lost children, especially infants. I've got 2 daughters on my own, and I just can't even think about what it must be like to lose a child of any age, let alone a child of only a couple of weeks old, 2 or 3 weeks old. So that's just up there really, just to let that individual know that we're thinking about that individual and their family and what they're going through today. And again, for all of the other people out there, the parents that have lost kids, just a really difficult time. So yeah, it's a bit of a poignant day today. I'm in a black car at the moment. I don't think I'll be in a black car all night long. We will see. No, you don't need to be sorry for asking, Rachel. It's an obvious question to ask. Right. Jack Kobe wants it dry. Oh, well, hopefully it will be dry, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right, this race is going to be starting at 22. I am going to be starting these pretty quick smart tonight. So give people just a short opportunity to practice. We got in this one, Jack Kobe, Greg White, Ollie's joined us, Wheels Racing, Mad Mikey, me, Libiath, Henny's joined us, Trigger, number one, and Hulky is just joining as well. And William says, good option, Will. I'm a little bit out of touch with that one. The chat's going through a little bit quick tonight. So, couple of minutes. Let's have a little look at the livery. So, Jack is in the BMW in the pink black livery that Jack Fury did for him, becoming a classic livery for Jack Kobe. Wheels Racing is in the Skechers orange and blue car, picking up a track limit already. Trigger is in the standard PlayStation blue car. That's I've actually got a model of that, but it's only in 148 scale, no, 124 scale. I really would love to get one in 118, but they don't do one. Libya is in the white, sort of grey and brown coloured car. Ollie is in a black Red Bull Porsche. Henny is in a black, red and green Porsche. Hulky is in the PSR red, white and blue M6. I'm in the black M6. Greg White is in the black, is in the Hulky Ronald McDonald liveried car. And number one Pops is in, what's number one Pops in? Is that an Audi? Not quite sure what that is. Mad Mikey is in the Audi. Yeah, I think that's an Audi for both of those two guys. Right, so where are we? We're 21:39. We have got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Ollie and Wheels Racing, Mad Mikey, me, Libiath, Hulky, Henny, Trigger, number one Pops. We are all ready to rock and roll. We will get straight into this one. The weather is on random. Anything could happen. And through the Ardennes Forest, things very often can just happen. So because it is dry at the moment, doesn't mean to say it's going to be dry in 10 minutes time. Even I have no clue. Number one Pops, Audi. Give it a go. I did give it a try. My Mikey persuaded me to use it a couple of weeks ago. It's a good car, but it does take a little bit getting used to, I find. So big old mix of cars as usual. Can I keep from being last? Who knows? Who knows? Let's get this one underway and see how this one pans out. Jack Kobe calling to the back as usual. Over on the right side of the track. Let's not brake too late. Just following Wheels through here. Hulky finding his way just through on the inside of that corner, taking the better line. Okay, we got through a Rouge and Radion without too much trouble. That's good. Very difficult to follow people through there sometimes. Oh my gosh, we're going 4 wide at the end of the camel spray. Oh my gosh, that's never going to work. How on earth did they sort themselves out there? I do not know. Three wide into this one's not going to be good either. This is really bunched up. Have I got boost on or something? Shouldn't have. Is that Greg going wide? Going very, 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 very wide. Oh, just got into the side of Hoggy there. Jack Kobe straightening me up. Thank you, Jack. I might actually put my headphones on for these longer races in a minute. It's got the TV down quite quiet, and it's quite hard to hear the engines at the moment. A little bit deep into there. Henry right behind me. I think I might have just done Henny there. We just dropped to the back a little bit. Tell you what, these guys are having a nice little battle of their own here. What I'm going to do is just back and pick up Pops. Where is he? Mikey with the fastest lap of 2:18.680, and out front at the moment. He's going well. Oh, we got a yellow flag out for the moment. What's all that about? Somebody spun on the start-finish line, I think. Must be Henny, I think. It's going to give number one and myself an opportunity to close up a little bit, as long as I don't overshoot this one. I need a good exit here to try and stay with number one. That Audi's very quick in a straight line. Really do with a toe down the Camel straight. Right, 1 second. Number one Pops quick. Told you that Audi's quick in a straight line. This is where we need to try and close up if at all possible. Not doing it though. Well, one's got his eyes firmly fixed on Henny in front of us. Nobody really matching number one at the moment for time. There's 1.4, he's going quicker. Let's see if we can stay with these two. I think I should have kept going. I think number one Pops was going to catch up with me anyway. At the moment, pulling away still. Just pushing as hard as I can, but it's going to be 2 seconds in a minute. Be as brave as I can through there to try and close up a little bit. Our second penalty now as well, into the bargain. Really annoying because I didn't make up any time. I actually lost time to number one, and I've still picked up a second penalty, which will be 1 second the end of taking it. Which is a real shame because the three of us were starting to bunch up a little bit there. Number one Pops is going to go, and we'll see if we can try and catch. We've got 10 minutes, so quite a lot of time. He's going to be probably 2 seconds ahead again at the end of the straight. At the time it's the problem with the penalty system around here. Just around here, but in the whole game. We're making up time, fine, but yeah, we're over 2 seconds behind. Getting that out is really quick down here. We've got Matt, Mikey, Wills and Jack Kobe, 1, 2, 3 at the moment, and they look like they are all very, very, very close together up at the front there. Oh, I'm pushing so hard, I'm making mistakes now. Plenty of time for something to happen yet. Oh, Mike, I can't read that that line. It's a bit too long. Yeah. Right, I don't do championships. If you want to do a championship, then what you want to do is get in touch with Rita and or Hulky. Those are the guys that do the championships. I just do like random lobbies like tonight, short, sharp sprint races. So unfortunately, you're asking the wrong person. That is why I collaborate with both Hulky and Rita. And you can reach out to Rita and Hulky via the PSR Discord if you need to. And Hulky is around in our lobby this evening. Rita might be shortly, but she'll be doing one of her league races tonight. The best thing to do, mate, on the night out tonight is come and race, win a race, and then ask for a super formula at whatever track you want. There you go. There's a challenge. That is what tonight is all about. Winner decides. I'm not in control tonight, my friend. I always get a bit unsure about the Super Formula because I do feel that the Super Formula is very fake in Gran Turismo, and if you're into Formula, then Formula One is surely the track you would want to be in. I don't mean this disrespectfully in any way, shape or form, but you know, if I want to race Formula One cars, I'll load up Formula One and play that. The F300A is a stonking car, and I think we did an evening in that car once at the Formula One tracks. I think it is something that we have done before on a Friday night special. The best thing to do is to, because I will forget, is to let me know in the Discord, and we'll set it up as a Friday night special sometime. So let me know when you're able to race, and then we'll do it. Just trying to chase down Pops here. 2.3 out front at the moment. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide into that one, or maybe not. No, I don't think he did actually. So just the camera angle. Yeah, hit me up in Discord and we'll get it set up. Because we can do Interlagos, Monza, quite a few of the Formula One tracks. Unfortunately, we haven't really got enough in Gran Turismo. Forgive me, I'm just trying to catch up with number one here. I've not got a lot of time, I've only got 3.5 minutes. .7 seconds. I'm even pushing that last turn now, even more so the braking point. Come on, trying to close up. You look like you're close, and then number one just pulls away out that corner. I'll get round. Potentially 2 laps if I can get this one done. Still way behind. Mad Mikey, Jack Cody and Wheels Racing out front. So Mad Mikey a moment ago said he was rubbish. Now he's winning. Come on, Mikey. Come on, my son. Keep that Kobe behind you. No, no. Oh, bingo again. Oh. That's it. Won't catch number one now. Don't think I'm even going to get another lap. Ah. 13 seconds now. 11 seconds that spin cost me. "51 seconds off of Mad Mikey. I really feel like I've gone really slow lately. Just do not seem to be able to hook up a decent lap time anywhere at the moment. Mad Mikey's still out front at the moment. Too deep again through there. So far behind, nearly a minute behind the leaders. Mad Mikey's done it. He's going to be picking the next one. We're going to come along dead last and by some margin. Oh, well done, guys. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, Mikey. Well done, well done, well done. Oh, yeah, I don't seem to be able to, really do not seem to be able to hook up a decent lap time at all anywhere at the minute. I've been trying to adjust my racing and it's really not working at the moment. We'll continue to work. We'll continue to try. Right. Let's see how we do in this next one. Ollie, I feel the same, Mitch. Feels slow compared to my normal pace at the moment. Yeah, I'm just really struggling. I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. Mad Mikey in first with a 2:17.7. Jack Kobe in second with a 2:17.1 and the fastest lap. Wheels Racing in third with a 2:17.8. Ollie in fourth, Greg White fifth, Hulky sixth, Libya seventh, Trigger in eighth, Henny ninth, number one Pops in 10th, and me dead last in 11th. I mean, I've done a 2:22. I should be racing with Hulky, who's done a 2:25. But I'm like, he was 27 seconds off, and I'm 55. What? I don't know. Mad Mikey, Jack Kobe and Wills. I want to be racing with Hulky, Libyath and Trigger. Why? And Henny. Why? It's not fair. Got to try harder. Right, we're at Yamigawa. And we are going to jump into the GR2s for this one. Let's see how we go in this one. Let's see how we go. I should be doing one and sitting one out, but never mind. Never mind. We'll do this one. And normally I've been reasonably okay around here. Normally do quite well. Let's see. Right, this one is going to be starting at 10 past. You have a 5-minute break for anybody that needs to visit the bathroom. Williams saying consistency. My consistency is all over the shop right now. Deadpool, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I ought to be knocking on the head too, if I'm honest. Might have to sit out the next one. You did well to do 2 races and to win that one. Awesome. Oh, I've got another wrong note there. Do you think Polly is going to... I don't know, I might have to jump out. Let me just jump out this one for the moment. What do you think, Mitchell? Do you think Polyphony is going to give us a huge update to fight with Forza Horizon 6 in order to keep the people playing GT7? No, I don't, if I'm honest. I think that they are just going to do what they have been doing with Gran Turismo 7 until 8 comes out. And that is basically, we'll get a few more World Circuit races, we'll get a few more sponsored cars, and I think that'll be it. I think anything big now is going to be held back for 8. We might get a few more bits in the power pack, but I think the power pack was basically the big way to get some extra money to fund 8, and I just don't see anything exciting coming out. I mean, I want to see the BMW M4, the new one, the GT3. I want to see more of the modern GT3 cars in here. I'd love to see some new tracks, and Polyphony Digital have got a load of library tracks, fantasy ones that they can quite easily bring out of mothballs. There's an awful lot of talk about the penalty system and dirty racing online at the moment that they could do stuff with, and I just don't see them doing any of it, if I'm honest. I think the one game that could have really upset Gran Turismo was Project Motor Racing. Project Motor Racing completely handed it to Gran Turismo on a plate. The only other one is if LMU come through. Otherwise, I really don't think Gran Turismo's got anything to worry about. At this stage, what I would actually quite like to see is a new version of ACC. Right, I think I need to get into this one. I think we're a bit over time, aren't I? It's 10 past. Right, Jack Kobe, Greg White, Ollie, Wills, me, Libya, Hulky, Henny, Trigger, number 1. Let's get straight into this. Oh, we've just got somebody joining. Deadpool, ACC still beats GT7 in racing with cars and tracks. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. In fact, I still run up ACC and race offline. It's just not very good at hosting, unfortunately. Right, Grenster is just joining. I'll just wait for him to grab a car and then we will go. The problem with Forza is that, at least for me, it's more similar to racing in Grand Theft Auto, although you can make it a little simulated. Yeah, Forza really doesn't do anything for me at all. Not at all. Does nothing for me whatsoever. I mean, I've been a Gran Turismo banned since version 1. It's been my go-to sim for all of that time. I did go to ACC for a time and I loved it until we started just getting a lot of grief and I couldn't kick people and keep people out of lobbies, and it just became really difficult. Then PMR was going to be the one I thought we could really get into, and that didn't happen either. So yeah, Gran Turismo for the moment, but oh, there is a lot of stuff that needs to be done. I think PD really needs to think about the game as well, and whether they can completely rethink how they model the game to encourage respectful racing rather than to encourage disrespectful racing, which basically is what you get taught before you get into the sport mode. If you're doing anything with the AI, it just encourages you to race dirty, to chuck it up the inside. There's no lasting penalties or anything like that. There's a million things that PD could do to make Gran Turismo a sim that people would flock to, and I don't think a lot of the others would have any look in, but not going to happen. LMU could be a really big winner. I think with PMR and what PMR did, they missed a trick. If LMU can come in and get it right, then that could be interesting. I wouldn't jump to LMU like I jumped to PMR. I'd definitely give it a little bit of time and see how it settles in and what it offers. But it is one that I could potentially look at. So we've got wheels out front, Greg White and Jack Kobe. And we've got Trigger just in front of me. I've got Outlaw number 1 behind me. Hardy 7th, Henny 8th. Came out of that in the wrong gear while I'm checking in and letting you know what's going on, even though you can see on the screen. Just some of you are on small screens, so I tend to try and read out occasionally. Those of you that are on those small screens. Oh, you got a snap there. I think the problem that PMR got now is how they're going to get people into the game so they can get the player numbers up. And for me, you know, I'm not even looking at the moment because I haven't even got True Force on the Logitech wheel. So I was going to put my headphones on. I really wish I had now. Oh no, around. Ah, we've done it again. Binned it. Ah. Dirty tyres now into the bargain, and damage on the front. That's 3.5 seconds down the road. Just don't seem to be able to hook up the curbs tonight. Hello Vic, how you doing my friend? I need you racing with me, Matty. I need somebody to race. I'm struggling at the moment to put a lap together and to put a race together without spinning. Oh, big. I wouldn't say that for the moment. I wouldn't say that at the moment. I am absolutely hopeless. It's annoying because I've been there and I've gone back to it. Up the curb again. It's in the wall. Ah, come on. Dirty tyres now, can't even get around these corners. Minutes to go. What if anything can we do? 5.3 down the road. So I don't think there's any chance of catching Lydia. We jumped out of the curb again. Maybe have to go through here faster. Oh, you can't make Wednesdays. It's a shame. You'd have enjoyed that, Vic, a lot. I want to do the BTCC, but at the moment with my back, I really can't. I'm not going to lie, I can actually feel it in my back at the moment. I'm going to have a break after this one. Couple of minutes to go. Really annoyed at those two spins. Oh, nearly had another one there. Oh, nearly in the gravel again there. Toby out front head of wheels and Ollie in third. Looks like we're going to get another Jack combo in a minute. It's one of the two young lads can come up and do the business. Come on, get round. Yeah, it's just one of them things, Vic. Had an MRI scan today, big one. And they'll have a look and see what's going on in my head again. And then we'll go from there. So I've got to push for the results now. On the grass. We're going to do the last lap here. Not good, not a good night at all, yeah? You need to be doing better. Thank you, Hulky. I enjoyed that racing with you. I really did. Hulky always puts me under pressure. Always does. Love racing with Hulky. And I hope you've had a reasonable day, my friend. I hope you've had a reasonable day today. Love and best wishes to the family. All right. Will says the tyre wear god is back. You did all right though, Wills. Only 7 seconds off of Jack. Assuming that's how it finished. So I'm going to need another combo from Mr. Kobe. No, we're not going back to Spa. If he says Spa, oh, I will crown him. Spa GR3. Okay, I'm going to kick him out next. Suzuka GR3. Right. Let's see how we go. In just a moment. So we're going to be heading off to Suzuka in the... Oh, it's another GR3 race. Suzuka in the GR3s. Right, your winner, Jack Kobe with a 120.519. Wheels Racing in second with a 121.592. And Ollie in third with a 122.152. Trigger managed a 4th place. Lipiath managed 5th. Grenster in 6th. Greg in 7th. I managed to get 8th, but 1 lap down with Hulky 9th. Number 1 Pops 10th. And Henny in 11th on that one. Jack Kobe, Wheels Racing, and Ollie, you're 1, 2, 3. Right, we're heading off to Suzuka. Suzuka. I can't see it for looking. I really can't see it for looking. That's Fuji. Fuji never comes up. There it is. And we are in the GR3s. And Jack wants this one to be dry. We'll make it late morning. Trigger, good night, my friend, if you're disappearing. Thank you for racing with us this evening. Much appreciated. Vic says, Wills, you're a Kobe class racer. Wow. Big Cobra Kobe still rules the asphalt. He does, but I tell you what, this Wills, Ollie, Greg, Grenster, they're all up there with Jack. And yeah, it's been great to see them progress. No worries, Trigger. You take care. Greg White's gone for the Porsche. Let's see what some of the other guys go with. I'm just wondering whether the car choice would be better. Ollie, Mitch, I plan to stream all the BTCC races when it starts so you don't have to miss out. Oh, that'd be cool. I will definitely watch those, Ollie. We'll definitely be watching them. 100%. 100%. Just gutted that I'm not doing them, but I daren't. I'm pushing myself a bit tonight, actually. Oh, Jack's gone for the 296. They all seem to be going Porsche in this one. So Terry the Beast heading out. Thanks for the races for kiddos. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. Getting into the last 20 minutes now. So this is likely to be the last one. Or I could be tempted to do a quick Nordschleifer. Number 1 Pops is going to be sitting this one out. Oh, number one, come and do it. Could be the last one. Could be the last one. But I am going to start this race. It's going to be starting at 22. I should have said, shouldn't I? But I didn't. If I can get this typed out quick enough. Vic says you're still looking damn quick, Mitch, despite how I'm not, mate. I am. It's like it's like a wave with me. I like improve, and then I get worse, and then I improve and I get worse, and it's just I'm on this little down at the moment. I need to start getting back up again. I need to start getting back up on that upward curve. Number one, are you definitely sitting out, or can I tempt you? Can I tempt you in? No, I'm not going to tempt people, because sometimes people need to sit out. There's reasons why they do. Right, where are we? Here we go. Let's see how we can do in this one. Trying to get used to a softer brake pedal as well, which doesn't help. Right, let's go. That was awful through there. Still awful. He's all over the back of me here. I would say that's probably the worst I've ever been through the S's, if I'm honest. no, into the side of Hulky. Sorry, Hulks. I think I'm going to give up tonight. Go, Hulky. Oh, you've had some really bad online races, Vic, like that. I definitely don't think you're an E-class rank racer. You're definitely better than that. Hulky's right behind me at the moment. I definitely think I should have used the BMW. Here comes Hulky. way too deep. Big battle out front between Wills and Jack Kobe. Don't know if Greg is involved with that one, but it certainly looking like a really good battle up front. And then there's a nice battle behind as well. And poor old Libiath, I think, is in fresh air on his own. And then you've got Holky and I at the back here. Libiath is catching those guys in front. Catching Grenster and Ollie. Jack's done what, a 1:59.591. My best lap is a 2:02.5. Just shows how slow I am at the moment. Big handful of opposite lock through there. Looks like Libya is up with that little group now. Done really well to get on the back of that group. At the moment, I'm trying everything just to stay with Hulky. It seems as if I can follow cars, I just can't race in front at the moment. As soon as I do, just chuck it off. Again. I give up. I give up tonight. So I've gone quiet, just trying to concentrate. Slightly longer races tonight than I've been doing. So this one, as you can see, is a 10 lapper. It's only really been doing 5s and 6s lately. Thinking I might have to just go back to those for the moment. Just rubbish tonight. Good night, Vic. Sleep well, my friend. No, you're not going to catch me up that way. Oh, Richardson says Tyres said no at the end. Ooh. Thank you, Hulky, for dropping back. I really appreciate that. Don't know what is up with me tonight. I really, really do not know what is up with me tonight. Just don't seem to be able to hook up a race at all. Jack says, that's the problem with using that view. You can't see what's going on when you're right behind someone. It's very true, but I can't get on with the other view. It's just, I find it too high. It drives me nuts. Which one do you use? Do you use the roof cam? Right. Wills was the winner at 2 minutes, 0.176. Jack Kobe in second, 1:59.591, and the fastest lap. Ollie in third. Greg White in Ollie with a 2:01.393. Greg White in fourth. Grenster fifth. Libya sixth. Hulky seventh. And I got eighth. Wills was the winner. Jack Kobe and Ollie. Bumper view is too low, says Jack Kobe. Right. Wills, I'm going to do one last race, which is going to be around the Nordschleife. Which car are we going in, Wills? Which car are we going in? Let's see what he comes up with. Earth to William. Is there anybody out there? Let me just ask him on here. William. Mini 65. He wants a GR3s. Right, let's go with the GR3. We're all good. And I'm going to get this one going as soon as I can. So, oh, there's only Jack. There's only a few of us. I'm going to start this one at 07. No, not 7 laps. I've just changed that. Right. All right, we're going to be going in just a moment. I will be a bit quiet from this one. Yep, Jack, I know. I'll put it on because I'm fed up of running so far behind you guys. So I've got Greg, Ollie, Wheels, me, Hulky, Jack, and Grenster. I mean, Hulky and I, we're going to have a work cut out, or Hulky, we've got our work cut out on this one. You've got no game sound now. Seriously? Oh, no, that's rubbish. Right. Okay. Game sound should be back now, I hope. Come on. Oh, these flat. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, it's working. Ooh, is it? Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, right, so let's go. We've got Jack, Kobe, Greg White, Ollie, Wheels, Grenster, me, and Hulky. Good luck, everybody. Oh. I have my finger on the brake as well. Completely missed that one. Oh, no, 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 no. Just cannot race tonight. I was gifted that one at the end. Oh, absolutely gifted that at the end. I might have to have a play around with that view. And some of the cars, it sits really high. And the BMW is not too bad. Not too bad, that view. Ah, light boost with 7 drivers. 3 front drivers won't have boost. But the 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th will be boosted to stay with the 3rd regardless of their mistakes. No further. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Ollie says crazy race that. Oh, it was at the end. It was at the end. Oh dear, Hulky says love that. That was funny. Oh, Hulky, if we put a smile on your face today, that is job done. And that makes me feel a whole lot better because I have raced like rubbish tonight. Oh, really, really, really bad. But my head is saying that I need to call it a night now. So I am going to be calling it a night. And I will catch up with all of you tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be back with some more randomizer races, shorter races, rather than the longer ones. And hopefully, I'll do a little bit better. For now, I'm just going to do the save. We'll have a look and see what the finishing positions were. And what on earth happened at the end there? Oh, my word, that looked weird at the end. Result, Wills was first with an 8:19.6. Greg in second, Ollie third, I got fourth, Hulky fifth, Jack Kobe sixth, and Grenster in seventh. But what on earth happened at the end there? Should we go and have a look? Hulky says, that made my day, that last race. Thanks, Mitch, and everyone for the race. You're welcome, Hulky. And I hope you've had as nice a day as you can have, mate. I really, really, really do. And yeah, just put the dove up there for forever loved, never forgotten, for all of the people that have lost children of all ages, and in particular those with very, very young infants. Just reaching out and just thinking out about everybody in that predicament as best as we can. I mean, it's very, very difficult for me because thankfully, thank God, I've never been in that position. I hope I never am. But I know of a few people that are, and yes, not easy at all. So I got a false start first of all, and then let's just take it through a little bit. That was when Jack Kobe got on the back of me, and he decided to go up the inside. This was difficult. 3 wide with Grenster and Ollie, Grenster and Jack, 2 of the quickest racers in this lobby. And it's just like, what am I going to do here? Where on earth do I brake? Thankfully, Jack broke. I broke just a tad after Grenster, and then Jack... Sorry, I broke just a bit before Grenster and a little bit after Jack Kobe. And all 3 of us went through there together, which was absolutely insane. And at the moment, poor Greg off the back there. But through here, we got Ollie, Jack Kobe, me. So I'm sandwiched between Grenster and Kobe here. And I knew that Ollie was in the mix. Then Grenster put it on the dirt, which gave me a run through. And poor old Grenster and Jack Kobe couldn't quite get through. They did actually. They got through there together. I didn't think they did go through there side by side. But then Jack Kobe managing to get through. Grenster all over the curb there. I thought Grenster had actually gone off because I did notice that Ollie had gone through. But then he hadn't. So I don't know what I was thinking. It's Jack Kobe that got taken out. That's probably what I'm thinking about. Was when Jack got munched. It's going down into this corner. That's right. I'm getting myself confused as to what happened now, because I was concentrating so hard. But I do feel like I was chasing Greg. Wow, let's just have another look at that. So we got poor old Grenster here. I was chasing Hulky. Poor old Grenster got 2 wheels on the dirt, sucked across on the barrier, nowhere to go. He's fully on the brakes. Takes out Kobe. Big takeout there from those 2. That let Ollie through, and then Ollie was on the back of me, and I'm still chasing down Hulky just in front of me, and really pushing hard on this one. I felt I don't know, felt a little bit better in this race, but some of the others have been absolutely atrocious. Really bad races. And of course we've got Ollie right behind us. We've got Grenster and Jack Kobe going to be catching up, because obviously we've got the boost on. And Grenster tried to hit the wall to slow down further, and it didn't work out. Oh, we could see you were trying not to hit him. The trouble is, you get in that situation where on the grass and you're heading towards a right-hand corner, and you're heading on the inside of the corner, and you just know you're going to collect somebody on the way through, and they're never good. I got into the back of Hulky a little bit there. Ollie being very respectful and kind, backing out of that one just to let me go through. Put the details on. You want the details? I didn't think anybody would still be watching. Oh, we've got 8 watching. So Jack Kobe and Grenster. So don't know how far away they are, of course. The mini-map doesn't really give me very much help. Oh, Jack Kobe's right with them. So Jack's caught up pretty quickly, and Grenster's off the back by quite a way. I think at this point Ollie was giving me a bump draft, and I was trying to bump Hulky as well. But I didn't want to bump Hulky into this corner too much. I was worried I was going to push him too quick, and then he'd overshoot the corner like a lot of us do. Oh, Ollie getting it all in the dirt there, and then a little bit of a tap from Jack Kobe to straighten him up. Moment, like a little train, these ones. Hulky out front, then me, Ollie and Jack Kobe. Grenster still chasing us down, but can't see us for the moment. Oh, just around the corner there. This is where I got on the grass, badly onto the grass, and that enabled the 3 of the guys to get away. I was really annoyed there, and again, as Jack Kobe said, I just didn't have enough visibility tucked up behind Hulky to be able to see where the braking zone was, and then it was into the grass. But then Jack Kobe and Hulky both had a big old slide out of that corner, which then put me right onto the back of them. The carousel was okay, it was pretty good. I was really being careful about when I jumped out of there. Jack seemed to jump out just a little bit early, and that enabled me to stay with him. But he's got Hulky just in front anyway, and Ollie, and then we got Gr.x just in front of us as well. At this point, I didn't even realise that we were catching Greg, because I was trying to stay with the two guys in front, and once again, then that was it. That was game over, because I was heavily into the barrier. Grenster came round, and I was just trying to get back onto the track but stay out of the way. Unfortunately, I blocked him, and yeah, just tucked up behind. Oh, excuse me, couldn't see anything. Went off, and then I was like, oh, I want to get on the back of Jack Kobe. I want to catch Jack Kobe, so I was pushing hard here. Also, I knew I got Grenster charging behind me really quickly, and I thought, oh, I need to stay ahead. We went across the grass, and I took Grenster with me on that occasion, otherwise he would have been through. We both got dirty tyres. Grenster pushing his a little bit more than me and getting a bit sideways. And Hulky just off the back of Ollie, and Ollie just off the back of Greg. So Hulky is going to get a little bit of boost to bring him up to Ollie, but Ollie's going really, really quickly. Jack Kobe will have boost, I'll have boost, and so will Grenster. But at this point, Grenster was right on the back of my car, and I was really pushing it through here as much as I dare to try and catch up with Jack. I left braking as late as I could through there, and I thought I was going to drop it. Managed to gather it up. This one was quite a nice corner actually, and then it was down to the carousel. But I overshot the carousel, didn't catch up with the carousel at all, which was absolutely horrendous. And Grenster, I thought, was going to catch me and overtake there. So at the moment, it's Grenster off the back, and then me, Jack Kobe, up with Hulky and Ollie. Sorry for yawning, I'm so tired. And then I could see that Jack was bump drafting Hulky and Ollie. So I knew I had the boost, but I also knew that Grenster was behind with boost too. And I thought, ooh, what can we do? What can we do? And I didn't know whether to slipstream Ollie, and then he moved over, and then Grenster was coming through, and I needed to leave some room. It's like, oh, what do we do here? And then, oh, actually, I think I might have caused Grenster to go off there. Sorry, Grenster. Oh, that wasn't good. Hulky stopped as well. And oh yeah, let me just go. That wasn't good on my part. I thought we were good through there, but I think I might have taken Grenster out there. And so who on earth took Hulky out? I missed it again. Let me just go back. So Jack Kobe's behind Hulky. Going into here. Oh, Jack gets into the side of Hulky. Jack then goes off to one side. I went through the middle. I'd already taken Grenster out, so that wasn't good on my part. I thought that Grenster and I were good, but no. It does look like. Let me just look at that from Grenster's point of view. This is why I look at replays sometimes. So we're both together, but I just get a little bit of a bump and a bump. Oh, that's me. Oh, that's no. Sorry, Grenster. Sorry, I should have given you a little bit more room from there. Should have given you a little bit more room, I think. Ah, well, there we go. What a chaotic end to a fun race. But it's a good evening. I really, really did enjoy it. And thank you to everybody that has raced with me this evening. Really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that has liked and subscribed. And I will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock normal time. As I said, we'll be doing some randomizer generated races tomorrow. So goodness knows what we'll get, but hopefully I'll have some short races where maybe I can do one or two and then jump out and ooh. Oh, thought we might have got the million there. It was tempting me, wasn't it? But 100,000's not too bad. I need the cash because I've got 2 more £20 million cars to buy yet, and so need to build the credits up. Right. I will catch up with you a little bit later on. Thank you ever so much for everybody that's watched. For now, take care, look after yourselves, have a great morning, day, evening, night, afternoon, whatever you're doing, have a great one. And I'll see you back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow. For now, take care. Bye.